When I speak about capitalism, I'm not talking about bailouts, I'm not talking about war, I'm not talking about exploitation and exclusion. I'm talking about a system, a social system. I don't even like the word system. I like to think of it as an emergent order that's rooted in two fundamental principles: free association and the private ownership of property. And that's it. There's no more to it than that. You can associate with whom you want on any terms that you want, and the property that you're exchanging with others is yours, and you're free to trade it. That's it. That's how I define capitalism. So you might ask, well, in light of that, why don't we call it something else? I mean, why don't you call it the exchange economy? I'm okay with that. That's good. Call it the exchange economy. Or free enterprise if you want, or just really society, which is really all it is. The reason we call it capitalism is because of that word capital. Capital is a very specific thing, and the economics literature is exactly right about this. Capital is the produced products, is the production of products designed not for consumption, but for further production. That's all capital really means. It means that you're busy making things not to be immediately consumed, but which are designed to make other things and produce other things so that you can have an extended order of production. That's what makes possible the division of labor. And my friends, capital is absolutely and empirically and historically essential to growing prosperity. Without capital, we would not be able to feed 8 billion people. Without capital, we would not have doubled the lifespan in the last 100 years. Without capital, the world would be unrecognizable as it is today. So capital is an absolutely essential institution, and that's why I like the term capitalism to describe the exchange economy, because this institution is really great. Lots of people are friendly to the idea of exchange and peaceful association, but somehow don't get it through their heads that you have to have capital in order to have prosperity. You go to any poor country in the world, what do you observe? You see people who are creative, hardworking, sometimes ridiculously hardworking, much harder working than all of us in this room. They're trading a lot, they're exchanging a lot, there are markets everywhere. Why isn't wealth happening? Why aren't they getting rich? It's because of the absence of capital. Because every time somebody begins to accumulate capital and invest it over the long term, some other jerk comes along and loots it. That's basically it. It could be a private party, a private criminal gang, or it could be a public official. Very little difference, actually, for the most part these days. Whatever it is that's attacking capital, they're attacking the fundamentals of prosperity.